Can you actually retire before 60 without risking it all? Because let me tell you something, most financial advisors won't. The rules have changed. Right now, millions of hardworking Americans are chasing the dream of early retirement. But here's the harsh truth. Early retirement only works if your money survives the system stacked against you. I'll show you a story today of someone who made it out before 60, comfortably, confidently, and with peace of mind. But first, we need to talk about what's really happening right now. Pattern interrupt. This isn't just about dreaming. Headlines just this month scream recession risk. Inflation has cooled slightly, but food prices still high. Rent higher. Healthcare through the roof. And then there's the Fed's latest pivot. Rate cuts are delayed again. The markets are rattled. Bonds are flatlining. And 401ks tied to Wall Street? Yeah, they're not looking so great. Now imagine this. You've worked for 35 years. You've saved diligently. You've got a $720,000 IRA and a plan to retire at 58. But the economy tanks right before you make the leap. Suddenly 720 becomes 580. You're forced back into work. Or worse, you spend your retirement anxious, watching every market headline like a hawk. That's what happened to a lot of retirees in 2008, and again in 2020. And it could happen again. But it didn't happen to John from Scottsdale, Arizona. John's a retired aerospace engineer. Smart guy. Conservative investor. At 57, he was ready to call it quits, but he wasn't ready to gamble with Wall Street anymore. He rolled over $512,000 from his IRA into a self-directed gold IRA. Why? Because he wanted stability, real assets, protection from inflation, and a way to retire early without looking over his shoulder every time the market hiccuped. Fast forward 3 years. He's living the life, traveling with his wife, watching his grandkids grow up, sleeping soundly at night. And it all started with a free call and a gold IRA guide. We'll come back to John in a minute because his story could be your story. But first, let's answer the big question. Why gold IRAs? Body. Break down the risk hedge. Most retirement accounts, IRAs, 401ks, are tied to paper assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds. And while those can grow, they can also crash. Hard. Gold doesn't behave like that. In fact, when inflation rises or markets dip, gold tends to go up. It's a historically proven hedge. Gold IRAs let you hold real physical assets, coins and bars, in a tax-advantaged retirement account. That means you're not just betting on Wall Street. You're diversifying. You're stabilizing. You're protecting what you've earned. And listen, this isn't some doomsday pitch. This is about options. It's about not having to delay retirement because some banker on Wall Street made a bad bet. Rehook. What if you could retire earlier without more risk? That's what John did. And so did Karen from Naples, Florida, a retired school principal who moved $426,000 into gold after losing big in 2022. She didn't do it because she's a gold bug. She did it because she's smart. She wanted peace of mind. That story started with the same free resource you can get today. CTA, Free Gold IRA Guide, plus no pressure call. Look, if you're over 55 and have at least $100,000 in an IRA or 401k, you owe it to yourself to get educated. You can download a completely free gold IRA guide and book a short, no-pressure educational call with a real specialist. No gimmicks. No free silver bait. Just real information to help you decide if it's right for you. John and Karen both started there. That one step helped them retire early without gambling everything. You worked hard your whole life. You saved. You sacrificed. Don't let Wall Street dictate your future now. Get the facts. Make the call. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself retiring earlier than you ever thought possible. Confident, secure, and ready for what's next. Click the link. Get your free guide. This could be the smartest move you make all year.